hello, hello. I hope everybody's ready for another run at this house. And try playing through the other storyline. See how close we can get to getting all the collectibles. I know only 2 runs. Now, without further ado, let's get going, man. Let's do this. Hope everybody's doing all right. Right? And we just want to focus on the story. I'll leave it on modern, that's fine, whatever.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Probably for the best.
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Hello?
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
This is a big place. Maybe they're on the other side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
I guess she does start with a gun. Okay.
What's this?
I'll check, make sure that.
Surprised by her own reckless decision, Emily found herself breaking into Desetto. She mulled over how to present her story in case she got caught, but couldn't think of anything that sounded convincing. She wasn't much of a fast talker. Best to find a way to open the front door and let Detective Conby inside so he can handle the situation.
Sounds about right. I've got to deal with all these crazy people. Alright, good. So all this stuff is saved. The last run. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. I hope I didn't miss too much / anything that only Edward can pick up. See. Oh, it doesn't look ominous. Or the eyes staring at me. Action. Open that. Maybe I can at least try.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to get in there.
It's on the map. No ladder right now, which makes sense. Oh, I guess it's seeing stuff inside. Okay.
This must be older than Derceto. They've built the house around it. I'll just take this.
Let's just grab the bottle of booze. Why not?
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Mm-hmm. We're obviously not going for the speed run either. That'll probably be my third playthrough. Not yet, right? Oh, stop.
I need the key.
Over the wall. Alright, that's fine.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
This mysterious rod appears in the house. Guy thinks that it's sending him messages. Totally logical.
I need the key. I need the key.
And that's also locked. Oh, okay.
It's wet shut.
What? And can't do anything with
It
this.
looks important.
Am I supposed to go again?
I need
That's
the
locked.
key.
That's locked. Go in the closet. It feels barricaded. What did I miss? That door. Maybe let's go. Oh, maybe I go through a different door here. No. That's the butcher room. This is the way I came from. Must be missing something here. Oh, here we go. And there's the key. All right, there we go. I just
Now
missed the
what's
map.
this?
It's blocked. It's gotta be this one, because that's not the library key.
Whoa. I need the key.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau, and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
I definitely don't remember. I don't remember this article the last time.
I need the key. I need the key.
Blocks. Okay.
Wait, don't.
Excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Derceto. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
A very different interaction from the Carnby route. That girl, look. You got some crazy eyes, man.
Thank you.
Okay.
Strange kid.
Yeah.
Let's look around, see what we can find.
Hey, love. How you doing tonight? Stretch. I do need to do that. Sitting stationary pretty much all day.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Pirosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree.
What with Juan?
Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say.
This is really one of them should be seeing what's going on here. My teeth, my cure. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
The people of DeSoto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Last page. And then some keys. Okay. And we got our tile. What's in here? Oh, wait, actually. Conversation.
I found a commonplace book.
What's that?
A notebook with all kinds of stuff in it. Do you know a place called Tarawea?
Never heard of it. Is it close?
I've no idea. Just seems like it was a place Jeremy wanted to visit.
Good to know.
That it? More chit chat? Okay. Let's see here. This is going down here. This probably goes down here. This goes over here.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
Can you find me a knife to cut the canvas? I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one.
She the one to get sucked in this time? They're playing as her? It seems like it.
I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you. Do you want to carry it or should I? Miss Hartwood? Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
Okay.
Detective Carnby? Where did... What on earth is happening? What is this place?
I can't open this chest. We go outside. That looks weird. It's definitely not a creature I want to have a conversation with.
What the hell was that thing?
Some kind of monster. I don't know if they actually... I think they kind of explain it later. It's like a voodoo creature from the swamp.
I can't go that way.
Got the thick ass fog again.
This can't be.
Okay, that's the end of this section of it. So let's check down here. 2-minute rundown of what's going on. Oh, yeah, basically, this lady that we're playing here, her uncle, or she says that there's a family curse, where everybody in her family goes crazy before they die. And kind of alluded to most of these people going crazy, meaning that they actually take their own life. Oh wait, this is coming up. I remember this now. But she got a letter from her.
What's this?
Oh, hello. She got a letter from her uncle. She doesn't really talk about what's in it, other than saying that her uncle, who definitely was being afflicted by the curse, quote unquote, is convinced that everybody in this place is part of a cult. Everybody in this mental health clinic that he's living at is part of a cult, and that they're all trying to bring some. What's last time I think? It is a different character. Yeah, I'm playing the game from the beginning again as the other character, because you can choose two at the very beginning. But yeah, saying that they're trying to summon some kind of like evil spirit or entity or something, and the uncle says that a dark man is following him everywhere, and they came to Derceto she hired the investigator to accompany her to this place because she's trying to find her uncle and figure out what the hell's going on. And they got there and were basically told, we don't know where he is. He's hiding somewhere. We can't find him. And then for some reason, once they found the painting that he did of himself with a talisman, when they went to leave the room, she got teleported back to New Orleans. And doesn't really know why she's here.
Emily, is that you?
Baptiste?
How'd you get here?
I was back at Derceto. Looking for my Uncle Jeremy?
Jeremy's your uncle. I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Derceto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
What happened, Baptiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Derceto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
What name did you call her?
Knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm. Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. And two belonging to Seto, one for the clerk's office and one for the library. Okay. Oh, engagement. You did call her Marcus. When I get back, John Marcus, 1918. Oh, that was 12 years ago. I think this is 1930. I think is when this takes place. Oh, and here's Jeremy's letter. We actually look at it now.
Dearest Emily, Derceto is the prey of evil, and now they're all in on it. The staff and all the patients are nothing more than a mindless cult set to awaken the bayou. I see now that it was wrong of me to try to survive the madness of the Dark Man. You will also learn that soon enough. Every hour that passes where I deny him his right to my sanity makes it worse for the people I care about. He perfectly staged his world in order to conduct my fall. And I have to fall, Emily. Stay away, my dearest niece. Stay as far away from Derceto as you can. Someday you may understand what I've done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
Okay. That's why he called her Miss Marcus, because I guess she was engaged? Hmm. Okay. I guess we'll get more explanation on that later. Out there. Looking for collectibles real quick before we leave.
Are you staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
Your sister. She also works at Derceto?
Yeah, she the one who got us jobs.
Be careful, okay?
You said it, miss.
I do leave out the front door. Okay. Big nasty looking customer down there. Oh. Alright, so he definitely saw me.
My weapon!
Oh well. I'm not gonna worry too much about trying to do the no healing run or the speed run right now. Get in here. Oh. Maybe I can break the window.
I can't go that way.
Oh. So there's a doorway there? And okay, so I just want to get in. Alright, we're gonna go investigate this real quick. We did this. Shit. This better be worth it. This is going all the way back where I was before. This wasn't worth it, was it? Oh, yeah. Nope, you know what? Nope, we're doing this. Suck it, ugly.
This must be Miss Jackson's place. Let's see if we can find out more about Jeremy's talisman. It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman.
Has been shaped over centuries. Engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself.
I think it's meant to hold the talisman.
Just you. Do I not get the option to try to use the key? Is it not? This is like what? It's 358 from outside to inside.
I'm not sure what numbers I should use. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes. What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, well, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seems certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid
so
I don't.
Creepy in
I
this
have my
animation.
staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy,
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood. You wouldn't want to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
I guess.
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
Man, I like this guy even less in the Emily route.
Detective Carnby! God, I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
It's hard to explain. I think I blacked out. It was like I went somewhere else.
It's okay, miss. You're clearly upset.
No, I don't know what's happening.
This is a very stressful situation for you, I understand.
Ugh, no, you don't understand.
Just take a deep breath. Why don't you sit down, smoke some of the Perique? If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
I want to stay. I found a talisman just like the one in the painting. I think I might be able to figure out where Tarawea is, where Jeremy wanted to go.
That's great. Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle the investigation.
Uh-huh.
I'm not crazy, Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
So weird how different this is. She was kind of a bitch to him on his playthrough.
If a talisman like this can open up doors between the French Quarter and Derceto, then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world. Like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Deceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Derceto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Okay. Chance won't be coming back. Okay. Well, the gardener is not coming back, quote unquote.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed. Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Dorsetto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's after Grace.
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Dorsetto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago. A claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor. Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Interesting. It's all the patient files except for Jeremy's. Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
Like this.
Oh wow, I can't believe I guessed the combination. I must be...
Ah! Interesting. Hartwood curse is what they call it. There wasn't much of a vocabulary for mental illness back in the days. There are hardly enough now. The Hartwoods carry a troubling chemical imbalance in their brain, which they have managed to pass down through generations. As they grow old, they are overtaken by overwhelming melancholy and unavoidably leads to suicide. Oh, you want the real story? Well, who can say? It was written that way. Ha ha! Okay. Keep your secrets.
Kind of genius. I need the key.
I wasn't supposed to know that code yet. I just remembered it from my playthrough of Edward. Locked. Alright. Moving on. Go up to the gallery. What's it want me to do right now?
Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Conby, Emily felt surprisingly invigorated. She felt absolutely sure that it was her manipulation of the talisman that had brought her back to Derceto. Jeremy mentioned 2 items in his commonplace book that somehow connected him to 2 more dreams, or whatever they should be called. If Jeremy had 2 more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared. Or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. Excited to follow up on her clues, Emily set out to find the old clock and the boiler.
Heck? Jump down? Won't let me? Yeah. Thanks for shortcuts. Hello, Ruth. Are you going to acknowledge her? Or
Good
the heck?
evening, Miss
Thank you.
Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly embarrassed if it wasn't.
You're right. Emily Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon. Is that Perique you're smoking? How terribly quaint.
Maybe so. But I like it.
Would you care to share some? That smell is making me feel very nostalgic.
Why did I know that she was going to try to put the moves on her?
Is it all that you hope for?
I enjoy your light mockery, Miss Hartwood. I can tell we would make great friends.
How flattering. Too bad you're locked up in this place.
Your insincerity is really refreshing. I wish you were mad as I am. Then you could stay.
Give it a few years and I might just be. Lunacy is one of my family's few privileges.
Oh, good. I'll be looking forward to it.
Uh-huh.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear. Occasionally, it sounds quite exciting, though. Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage.
I can talk to her more.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818.
Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Perique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1, 1907, Inspector Legras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artists' colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
What was written when? 1917. Okay.
Are you reading anything good?
A Brightness from Afar by Lord Boleskine. It's actually not bad.
You know where Detective Carnby is?
Oh, you don't need him. You're doing fine.
Uh-huh.
I should probably go.
Until next time, chérie.
That's it.
It's wet shut.
Not there yet. Okay, let's go outside and or not.
What is going on?
supposed to fight off the bats, maybe? Someone I meant to use, oh well. I guess it is fighting out the bats.
Everything's back to normal.
And I got the crappiest melee weapon out of the three. Rats. Okay. I'm not going to try to save scum, but that should be okay. Sure there's not anything over here. Damn, girl, you ever not smoking?
What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
I'm
sorry.
Cat.
I didn't mean to disturb your ritual. I wouldn't have guessed voodoo was in practice at a place like this.
The doctor may be all about science, but I know these roots have power.
You know what's going on here? I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Hartwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
Also, do you ever finish a cigarette? Jeez, lady. Hey, pick one. Are you smoking or are you not smoking?
It worked. Ah, what's this? What's that? It's another piece of broken plate.
You. It doesn't seem like a dog or a cat. Maybe it is a dog. There's supposed to be a dog around here somewhere.
There we go.
Go down here. Is this locked? Oh, I guess that's disabled. Okay. Well, back the way we came it is. Also, didn't... Yeah.
Now this'll come in handy.
That was already unlocked. I forgot. That already unlocked the, I already did the collectibles for it. The last run. I still can't do anything with that. She's left, of course, because why wouldn't she?
It's blocked.
Oh. I like that smoke. That way.
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Salmon. A larger decorative plate is a dark and burnt quality. I think this is the one that goes on the block upstairs. The door's blocked.
It's wedged shut.
Wedged because I need to get a piece. I guess we're just gonna go upstairs then. If I try to go to the door.
I can't leave. I need to find Jeremy.
Yep. No surprise there. Okay.
What's that stain? Looks like some kind of rot. This must be the clock mentioned in the commonplace book. This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter, but it's broken and missing some pieces. I need the key.
He's in Jeremy's room.
Jeremy's room. All back to normal.
Emily is here.
In here. Oh. Okay. Just a second. Checking one thing real quick. This should be blocked rather here.
What a strange but beautiful room. Are these zodiac signs?
I feel like I almost remember the code, but yeah, I need to find these anyway.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali. Will I need to remember how to get them out again?
Good. I know it's in the book.
The Astarte artist colony. I'm pretty sure they had a Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child. There's some aggressive-looking rot on these paintings.
Also doesn't look right. That looks right. That looks right. Definitely not that. Not that either. I'll learn some more.
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Oh, maybe I don't do this until I solve this other puzzle. Doesn't look right, but that felt right. Oh. I was trying to line it up to the background. I needed to put it... Okay. I need to line up what's in the painting. Burgess, Mossig, Keith. Just... 9-4. Let's go with, I know it's Pisces, but let's go with the H. Look at all these stargates. The ultramarine symbol. And then RS is 4. Okay.
Here we go.
Great. These rooms should go pretty blue pretty fast. Oh, and here we go again. God, that looks nasty. No, those things never attacked me in the first playthrough. Maybe they're not. Maybe
I don't understand what's happening.
I predicted wrong. Yes, I can.
Suddenly, Jeremy's bleak dreamscape devoured Emily, drowning her in dread and darkness, only to moments later spit her out again. What had happened, and why? Was that her doing, or did someone else make it so?
Go ahead and repair the plate on the clock.
I think I've seen this somewhere.
Doesn't feel right.
There was something in the commonplace book about this. Did it break? The clock just stopped.
Okay, so I can take the clock. Am I able to go fix the boiler first, or do I have to do the clock first? I'm pretty sure I have to do the clock first. Let's get my dog worked up. Check. Come on outside. Alright, I think there's probably a cat out there or something. I so I have to figure out how to open up this door now. Alright, now the broken plates. Where's this journal here? Is there something I can look at in here? This diary, I'm just gonna have what I need. And is it in the commonplace book? I've seen numbers as before. Hey, I'm supposed to go for the boiler first. Let's see, I think I can convert to numbers. Oh, wait. There we go. Largest to smallest, I need to go 6, 6, 4, 3.
It's showing me something. That's just the hallway outside Jeremy's room, isn't it? I did it. I opened up another dream.
I should try to find a good spot to stop. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it through all of Chapter 2, or even all of this necessarily. It's time to end for the night. Maybe advance just a little bit though.
May 1923, Monday. All okay, ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hartwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hartwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hartwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's the end, and work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
I'm following emotes, I see.
Huh. I need the key.
The dog make friends with the car outside you? What do you mean by the car outside, Loaf? Oh, you mean the cat that I was thinking she might have been barking at? It looks like she's laying in the hallway outside my door now, so whatever had her riled up. Whatever had her riled up, things have passed. Be locked. Yep.
Locked.
I'm going up that way. Can't go that way. Yeah, we don't need to deal with that. We're gonna have to, I know. So. Oh, it's the container. A painting of her, a self-portrait. I think it's with the painting of her uncle, with the talisman that we use, and a book of some kind. I think the presumption is that it's a self-portrait as well. I thought something jumped out at me here. No problem. Yeah, I don't want to waste this. Oh, that's a couple minutes ago. Damn. There we go. Oh yeah, we definitely heard something, but I thought I remembered something jumped me when I came out before, but I guess that's later. Problem is I can't interact with what I need to interact with. That thing's in my hand. I think there's some of these fuckers, yeah, wandering out there. I'm not gonna use the time I keep my pickaxe. Damn it, I didn't dodge in time. No, I can actually use this. Yeah, it does. And then I don't attract it. Dang it. Okay, whatever. All right. Screw the no healing run. I just want to get through this.
It worked.
Makes your brains jump. Yeah, it does. I'm actually really disappointed this game didn't do well. Because I love the original. And there was a whole trilogy. I was really hoping they were going to remake all three of them. That would have been awesome. Yeah, I'll play this and get it its due as much as I can. Oh, no. Damn it. I think... Yeah. Shit. You know what? I'm not dealing with you. Go back to the loop, because I think I missed something. Okay, just after I fell, this is probably right as I fell, isn't it? Nope. Hell yeah. Oh, no, there was nothing here anyway. Dang it. Boomstick, yeah. You don't get a lot of shotgun ammo, but I say that right as I get 3 more shotgun shells. I'm just not gonna deal with whatever with this thing. I don't feel like it. Oh God, that has to hurt. What's up, ugly? With the shell for sure. Yeah, right? I mean, I did end up 2 shells richer than I was the first time. Like there's at least one more enemy out here. Shit. Of course it did that. I was trying to burn it and save pistol ammo. Okay.
I can break this. I just need something to hit it with.
Fucker, where are you? Pistol? So I know. Pistol, okay. Alright. It's too damn empty. Oh, hell yeah, yeah. I love the audio. They did such a good job. I swear what I'm going to end up doing is probably, 'cause I know they re-released the first two games on PlayStation, like the originals. I'm probably going to end up buying those and maybe streaming those at some point. Even though technically it's still the same story for the first one. But, you know, again, I want to support it because I love these games before. Maybe they'll even finally port the third one over. There's actually more than 3, but there was like 3 originals, and then they kind of went off the rails, kind of like Resident Evil did. Nope. Actually, ironically, I remember watching a movie based on this franchise years and years ago with a certain fond memory, too. Yes. Oop. Got another one. Another completion.
Bull worship is common throughout history. For Christians, this can be seen in Exodus when the Israelites turned to worship a golden calf in Moses' absence. This passage shows the people falling back to the worship witnessed in Egypt, known as the Hapis bull. Another famous example is the Minoans on the island of Crete. Their worship of the bull gave rise to the myth of the Minotaurus, the half-man, half-bull monster that reigned the labyrinth. But for this particular case, I think I should tell you about the deity Astarte that brought the Taurus constellation to life to attack Gilgamesh. Even for a mythical hero, this celestial bull would prove difficult to defeat. Only by distracting the bull with a golden sail was Gilgamesh able to pierce an eye with the spear, which bled the bull to death.
Like how it's just a little off and I can't scroll it. I got OCD part of me that hates that. Oh well, it's readable. Sweet. Objective complete. Where we at in the game? This is an interesting level. So the uncle that she's trying to find, he has basically uncovered through use of a talisman and voodoo. I don't know if it's necessarily voodoo, but some kind of mythical. I don't know, the voodoo. Voodoo, I think, is just the bad guys. He has found the mystical ability to travel to places in his past or places that he holds dear in his mind, and this whole area is a memory for him. Some kind of I think he called it the hateful isle. I don't know if it actually really explains what happened to him here, but this is like an important area in his mind. But when I traveled here to look for her or look for him, the voodoo creatures, all the things that I'm fighting, are, I guess, also here looking for him. And they've like infected his memories, and that's why we have to fight them. I don't know if they're necessarily looking for him. They just infected his memories, I guess. More accurate. I got him. Damn. He definitely knows I'm here. Guys, even cause enough noise to make him pop out. There we go. Oh, you know what? What? How did I miss? Fuck it. Melee it is, bitch. I royally fucked this up. That's okay. Right there, damn. You know what? Not dealing with you. I think there's one more, but I can't hear him over all this racket. I don't know if it necessarily took 2 shells. I think I missed the first time. I think I just wildfired and I missed the first time. Alright, yeah, I don't see. That's just a brick, okay.
Damn it, there has to be a way to get to the other side.
Wrong gun. Like, I don't know what the hell happened here, but obviously it wasn't good.
Now what? Just don't look down, Emily.
All right. Big boy.
How is that?
Shit. See me.
It's the hateful mound Jeremy mentioned in his book.
I'll have to work on the game. Like, I don't know if animation or what I could really do on it, but it'd be awesome to be part of something like this.
Jeremy, you dropped your...
Mrs. Marcus?
Get off of me!
What are you doing here?
Trying to find my uncle.
Jeremy is your uncle?
Could you please? Thank you. And it's Miss Hartwood.
You don't remember me?
I remember you, Miss Dubois. I met your brother Baptiste earlier.
I suppose he hadn't found Jeremy either then. We spread out to find him.
Can I have this? I'm trying to get to Tarawea.
Fine, believe the rest. I just want Jeremy to come looking. We have to leave before it comes inside.
What? Where?
Come quick.
She literally said... Okay, she literally said she was trying to leave the rest for...
God damn my soul.
Okay. I don't know what that's about. All right.
I'm back at Dorsetto.
Sweet palette knife. That's what I needed.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the Creator is telling.
Drawing room is right here, which I should be able to get into right now. I'll go ahead and do that.
It's wet shut. It worked. I don't have everything I need.
Oh, but you marked the puzzle.
The Barlow lens. Instructions. To
And you're
double
at-
the magnification of your telescope, simply fit this Barlow lens to your instrument. Then operate the fine tuners to adjust the distance between your lenses. This is easily done while looking through your eyepiece. Simply search for a position where your picture is clear and appears flat. When correctly tuned, your telescope should present a clear picture with magnificent magnification.
Usually should still be pink because I'm not done here. I'm not done here because I don't have the... something else might spawn later, but because the puzzle's there. Okay, so they said this, I have a key to the sitting room now. Okay, there we go. That's second floor. Okay. I know where we're going now. Let's see if I can at least get to the... the second floor foyer. I think that's what I'm going for. I'm not sure I didn't miss something in the small parlor. The fact that it's pink is really bugging me, but I think it's because there's probably something that's going to happen in here later. Yeah. Doesn't do that, I guess. Okay, let's go upstairs and at least get this out of my inventory.
It's wet shut. It worked.
Here, that got the pallet knife out of my inventory. And shortcut unlocked. Let's go. Sure. Yeah, no, the door's locked coming from that side. I have to get to the dining room first, which means I need to get into the mezzanine and go downstairs to the grand parlor. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do the next time. It's getting pretty late. I should stop here before I get too sucked into something else. Okay, that was the end, so we'll just do this. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. I was kind of hoping to make it through chapter 2, but chapter 2 is like one of the bigger ones in the game. So it was a bit of a stretch. Let me see if I can see who's online. If I a really good weekend raid. Yeah, I think we'll just raid the new V Fleet talent. There's only a couple of us, but more merrier, right? I don't know. I don't know the next time we're gonna stream. Probably Saturday at the latest. I might try to do it. Actually, no, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I'm gonna aim for tomorrow, actually. I forgot. It's Tuesday night. I'm aiming for tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try to play some more of this, I think. See if we can. I don't know if we're gonna necessarily be able to get through all of the rest of the game since I didn't finish chapter 2 tonight. But we can definitely put a chunk in it tomorrow. Put a dent in it, I should say. And yeah. Appreciate you coming and your lurkers, Loaf, for hanging out for a bit. And I will see you next time on YouTube. If you're on the YouTube video, thanks for watching. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, see you next time.